Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling.
The Power Hour.
It is October the 31st, 2022, and you know what that means, everybody. Happy Halloween! Yay! Happy Halloween, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're not too spooked. Hope it's great because it's Halloween night. Is everybody out? Are you trick-or-treating? Are you having fun? We have a couple of graphics, I think. Hopefully, Adam can put up there. The first one simply says, Happy Halloween. And the second one was from about 5 years ago from Cherry Law's Hall of Fame Bar and Grill on 159 Bill Street, Memphis, Tennessee. The King dressed me up, the mask, the shirt, my jacket. But that was a Halloween party at Jerry Lawler's Hall of Fame Bar and Grill. Hope everybody is safe. If you have kids, you go out trick-or-treating. When you get back in, make sure you check out the candy, go through it, because there is sick people in the world for sure. So be careful, everybody. But have a great scary Halloween, if that's what you're into. Jerry Lawler loved Halloween, loved scaring the kids. I think Jim Cornette loved Halloween just because it was not a religious holiday, and it was the day he got married on. Now, what is happening right now today on this show that did not happen last Monday night? What else did not happen last Monday night? I will tell you what did not happen for the first time in the several years time period we've been doing these shows. There was no Adam Dunn, and if there's some kind of Halloween spell or some hokey dokey pokey, hokey dookie dicky, flicky freaky, Adam Dunn appear on this screen. Let's see if that works. I'll check. Hey, it worked.
Wow. Okay.
You got the hokey pokey, the whatever. Tell the people where you were last week. But before you do that, I guess we should say hello to everybody. So if there's anybody on there that we can say hello to, say hello to them. Then tell them where the heck you were last week. You ruined our twin, and I can see Barry Hay. Happy Halloween, Barry Hay. Now Adam's going to say hey to everybody else, and then he's going. You got some explaining to do, Lucy.
Okay, yeah. So we got Jeff Frog Wheeler's on, Brandon Ivy is on, Barry Hay, Rod Robinson, and Greg is watching us on Twitch. So we got people all over watching us so far already. And yeah, I thought I would match the Halloween aesthetic. It's a little darker in here tonight. Maybe you could even have a little few flashes of light or something going on over here, but our little Halloween aesthetic. But this is a Monday night tradition, much like Memphis wrestling at the Coliseum. But where was I last Monday is a good question. And
that's a question that I want you to tell people.
Yeah.
And hey,
well, I might be able.
I don't think
I might be able to show you.
Hold on.
Okay. Well, we're
I'm just going to say, just you telling the people where you were last week, I think you can have an explanation, but I think you're going to have to provide the Randy Hill's peoples with some video evidence. I think that. So go ahead. I won't talk over you anymore. If you start talking and telling the people, I keep asking you where you were.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what. So like I said, every Monday night was a tradition at the Coliseum, but last Monday I was at a Saturday morning tradition. Take a look at this. And of course, what trip to Memphis would be complete without 1960 Union Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, 38104, WMC TV, where from 1977 to 2001, Memphis wrestling was here.
And by the way, the Pizza Hut is now a Panera across the street. 1960 Union Avenue, the home of real Memphis wrestling from 1977 to 2001. Many Saturday mornings right outside in this parking lot. And right here where the WMC logo is the studio where the wrestling occurred.
So I feel like I can get a pass for that.
Yes. You were on my favorite street in Memphis, Tennessee, 1960. Were you, like the old song says, were you walking in Memphis or were you just kind of leaning against your car?
No, so I parked across the street there. I was surprised was no longer Pizza Hut, but the Panera Bread, and was able just to stand there and shoot across the street to kind of get the whole building in the shot. But yeah, so hopefully I can get a pass for not being here last week, as I was in Memphis and I was right by the Channel 5 studio.
Well, that's pretty cool. But you're back. You came to Jonesboro. We had a good time. You appeared on the front row with Budrow. I would play that. You recorded a video on that, but it's 16 minutes long, the video, right, plus the fact your segment was probably 25 minutes long, and we did not record that. But the reason we're here is on Halloween night, and I'm not talking real loud because I've got my front lights off and all that sort of thing. I don't want people knocking on my door. Anyway, tell the people what we're going to do today, and then let's roll video.
All right, very good. So what we have coming up here is going to be show number 30 of Power Pro Wrestling, the December 26, 1998 edition. This is going to be a year in review, showing some video clips and highlights for the previous year. We're going to get an interview with a superstar, Bill Dundee, a Young Guns title match, Lance J to be going against Kid Wicked. We'll see Mick Tierney in action against Bulldog Reigns. The year-end awards will be handed out, including Randy giving a special award to Tony Falk. We'll see the King and Stacy and Samantha and Dundee in a confrontation. And we'll have a Wrestler of the Year Battle Royal, all coming up on today's show here, Randy. So a year in review and some special awards given out on today's show.
This was show 37, and we are certainly going to be quiet because we start with an explanation of the awards before we even go to the opening theme. This goes back, folks, to show number 37. It took place the day after Christmas. It was December the 26th, 1998. Coming off a show we played last week, I'm telling you, as my friend Greg Wayne says, happy Halloween, happy Halloween. Adam, you missed a fantastic show last week. This is the follow-up, and we'll watch show number 37 right now.
Been here, I've been protecting Randy here. Those awards are mine. Each one of you know I'm winning every award that you're giving us. You're too short to win all the awards. You can't carry them.
I'm the wrestler.
Those awards are mine.
I'm the most
hardcore wrestler in this organization. I've been taking on the
people in
the every week. Those awards are mine.
I like that. The cool stuff about this, Adam, is on most of these shows I haven't watched in a long time, 20 plus years.
We're here. Yes, indeed. Hello again, everybody. Dave Brown and Corey Mack on that ringside, ready to go with another day.
All those trophies on the desk.
Yes, sir.
Pro Wrestling. You know, we've had quite a year in 1998.
It has been a big one.
Opening year for Power Pro Wrestling.
Happy Halloween, John.
We'll
Hendersonville, Tennessee.
And we'll have some
probably
special
around here.
awards
Hendersonville,
for
Tennessee.
various folks in Power Pro Wrestling here today.
As a matter of fact, we got the Wrestler of the Year awards. We got Rookie of the Year, and we'll talk about that right now.
Yeah, I know the Wrestler of the Year. There's an argument going on in the hallway of who's the best wrestler. That'll be determined in a match right here. Yeah, Rookie of the Year right now. I have the envelope with Rookie of the Year nominees, and they are right here.
Lance
Jade,
Derek King, and Blaze.
And Blaze. All have had great years in Power Pro Wrestling.
All right.
Let's, you want to do the envelope? Yeah?
We got the envelope here, and the winner is...
Oh, yeah, good choice.
Derek King, Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year. This young man has had quite a year. He's been on a...
Do you agree with that decision, Adam?
Young Guns title. Hasn't so
I
far
do.
been able to This has got to be a nice consolation for him right
But he
now.
definitely has some good competition there, though.
Hey, Al, we're watching December 26, 1998. That's exactly right. Good competition.
Rookie, I am so happy. First of all, I'd like to thank all the judges. I'd like to thank all the people. I'd like to thank my dog bingo. I'd like to thank everyone. I'd like to thank you, boys. Oh, for goodness sake.
He kissed Corey in the head. He's happy.
Pretty excited, huh?
I love that excitement that he had. As a sheep, he was excited. That was a great segment. That was a great way to start off this show. We had certainly had the Rookie of the Year being named. This is highlights.
The transformation of Tony into Kid Wicked.
Handsome Jimmy.
Handsome Jimmy.
Med was 18. Miss Texas. I don't think I was too happy with the music, James. But I agreed with James 99.9% of the time. I was disappointed with this music album.
Well, it's supposed to be kind of, I guess, a nostalgic look back, maybe, but yeah, not very exciting music.
Look, enthusiasm.
Oh, there's Kane at the Mid-South Coliseum. Oh, there's Jeff.
The Road Dogg
and BC.
Fourth in the Forest. Rumble on the River. Rumble on the River. I'm getting Fourth in the Forest mixed up in Jonesboro. Brandon Painted. Now, what the hell the deal this was? Uh-oh, I'm being cheated. Uh-oh.
I'm up.
Yes, John Young, Miss Texas was beautiful. No doubt about that. Ryan Christopher.
And The Rock from Malice in the Palace.
As The Rock, not Flex Cavana.
Lawler coming back in the ambulance. Nope. Earned Brandon a trip to the dumpster.
I think the video is fantastic. Just the music is just boring. Crash Holly winning the Young Guns night. First out.
Oh, man. Oh, fireball to Stacey.
We saw that last week. We saw this last week. The Christmas Brawl.
Hey, come on, look out, everybody. Now, wait a minute.
Love how the cameras are just all over the place. It really shows how chaotic it was.
Tony Stark, look at that.
Listen to the crowd.
Well, it's turned into a free-for-all, man. A little Christmas singing, and all of a sudden, Randy Hales and the Syndicate. Well, it was a Christmas free-for-all we had here last week. I certainly hope we can avoid that here today. But thanks to James Estes and Randy Hales for producing that video right there. It's been a great year, 1998.
And thanks to all of the fans, too, for making it with what it's been. Thank you to all of our Power Pro Wrestling fans.
comes Samantha, Bill Dundee right here. Let me look around here.
Scheduled for Bill to come out here.
Chat with him just a moment after taking a look at the great year in review. Bill?
I don't know if you want to chat with me or not. Randy Hales, you son of a... Let me tell you something, brother. You better be watching this camera. You know what? What's wrong with that picture, Dave? The one you just showed, what's wrong with it?
I thought it was great.
You thought, yeah, it was great, but I wasn't on it. And I did as much stuff around here as anybody. Well, Hales, let me tell you something, brother. I know what's wrong with you, Jack, and I know why you did it. You produced that, and you left the superstar and Samantha off it. Well, everybody runs about today. I don't know whether they want to expose this business or what the hell they want to do. But if you're not a big fat guy jumping on somebody on a table, you ain't a wrestler. I'm a wrestler, Jack. McTierney's a wrestler. The name of the game's still wrestling. What does that say there?
Our pro wrestling.
It doesn't say fat man jumping on a table, does it? It says wrestling. Well, Randy Hales, you long drink of water. If you want to be extreme, I'll show you extreme. And the other thing, Dave Brown, what they seem to want today, they want a half-naked woman. You want to see how much of a woman Sam is? Take that off,
No, we're not going
and
to
we
do all
show
of
just
that.
how much
Let's go to break right now. I'm sure it was an oversight, Bill. We'll be back.
You buy a new car for
Perfect. Love it.
Hey, let's take a look at the action coming up around the territory as Power Pro is going to be on tour. Huge night tonight coming up over at Jonesboro, Arkansas. K-Fine night over there again. Randy Hales been going round and round with K-Fine. They call it Seasons Beatings, 10 big matches. It's presented by Power Pro Wrestling and K-Fine. Advance tickets on sale right now. The box office will be open at 3 o'clock this afternoon in
Tickets
Jonesboro.
are moving over there also for Jonesboro. Well, we got
something going on in the hall. Now, I'm not sure we want to get a live mic out there. Let's take a look at what's going on. Bill Dundee is upset out there. Can we see what's going on? That's Buddy Wayne. There's
What are you
Bill
looking for?
and
There's got to
Samantha.
be some film of me around here somewhere, buddy, or did he take it all home?
I don't know why.
What do you mean you don't know? You're his right-hand man.
There should be all kind of film of you.
Why was it showed on the TV like
I don't
everybody
know
else
why
did?
he did.
Well, you know why. It wasn't that long drink of water didn't do it, and I guarantee you by today he wish he did.
Well, I don't blame you there, Bill.
That's Bill's still upset about not included on the video. Frankly, I didn't notice that as I was watching the video until Bill came out and pointed out. I'm sure it was just an inadvertent mistake. Let's continue with the on tour here. There you go, Jonesboro. Don't forget tonight.
Yeah, tickets are on sale there at the Earl Bell Community Center. Box office opens at 3 p.m. Tickets are moving, so get over there. Get your tickets on that. We'll have more information on Jonesboro coming up.
Maybe I'm biased. Is it just me, or does that graphic not look good even by today's standards?
Civic
fantastic.
Auditorium in Clarksdale, 8 o'clock bell time. You see the lineup there. Superstar Bill Dundee to head things off down in Clarksdale, January 1st. 8 o'clock bell time.
And on Saturday, January 7th, Huntington, Tennessee at the Civic Center, 7:30 p.m., 10-man elimination tag match, including superstar Bill Dundee, Streak, Syndicate, the Young Guns, Brandon Baxter, Randy Hales. That's all next Saturday night in Huntington, Tennessee.
Then the 1999 Blast-Off Spectacular is at Lady Luck Casino Pavilion Entertainment Center. It's Thursday, January 7th. And bell time, 7 o'clock at the Lady Luck.
And Crenshaw, Mississippi, what's been a hotbed for wrestling action for a long, long time. And that's where it's going to be on Saturday, January 9th. Crenshaw, Mississippi, you folks in the area, make your plans right now to be there.
And then, buddy, we get ready for that WWF Presents In Your House. Valentine's Day. Massacre at the pay-per-view right here in Memphis, live from the Pyramid Arena.
And I've been hearing from folks that it's a sellout. I just talked with Ticketmaster a half hour ago, and they said there are a few tickets still left. Not a lot, but there are a few tickets still left for In Your House on February 14th at the Pyramid. So if you want to be there, better get those tickets quick.
Look at that lineup at the Pyramid. Boy, The Rock, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, and many, many more. We got a Young Guns title match coming up here today.
Yeah, we do. Should be a good one. Here comes Kid Wicked. He's the former champion. This young man held the Young Guns championship from the beginning up until just a few weeks ago when he was upset by a newcomer, and he has been unable to regain the title. The Young Guns champion, young man who was the nominee for Rookie of the Year. That had to be a very tough vote for the judges to decide between the winner, who was Derek King, and this man right here, who's the Young Guns champion, talking about Lance Jade. Lance will be putting the title on the line today against former champion Sid Wicked. There's Jade. He is really celebrating.
Oh, my goodness.
Since he has become the Young Guns champion.
I'm kidding, man. He says he's the champion. I think his head has swollen a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're right. He is the champion, though. He puts the trophy here by the desk and heads for the ring. We're waiting.
Even though it wasn't a very long run, I thought, as Young Guns title, I thought it was very deserving, and I thought he did a good job with it.
Right into a storm there, boy.
I would definitely agree with that. Very deserving. He's got a good look and a good wrestler and someone good to team up there against Kid Wicked.
Pushes him in, Kid Wicked goes under. Comes back and he catches Lance James. Takes him down, goes for it. Got a 2 count out of it quickly.
Sure did. We've got a lot more
John,
awards coming up here
two
today.
different people. You're thinking of Lance Cade, C-A-D-E. This is Lance Jade, J-A-D-E. Both did wrestle in Power Pro, but this is Lance Jade, and he is still with us.
But he'll be out here a little bit later. And the wrestler of the year now is to be determined in that Battle Royal. The winner of that is the 1998 Power Pro Wrestler of the Year. Should be interesting.
Lance J. Live and real. Visit with him with females, send him a copy of this show, hear from him all the time. And he watches this show quite often.
Maybe next year we'll get around to that.
Maybe so.
Send inside headline.
Just share it between us and keep everybody else out of that.
Shoulder to the midsection from Kid Wicked. And a reversal hard into the turnbuckle comes out of there. Nice hip toss, and he takes Lance Jade down.
Kid Wicked, glad to be in this match. He kind of got in here by having some problems earlier on. For instance, last week, Derek King was going against Lance Jade for the Young Guns trophy, and Kid Wicked cost him the match.
This is a good opening match.
King definitely had the match won and would have been the Young Guns champion, but for
Good opening match and pretty decent crowd for the day after Christmas.
Lance Jade, he's still the champion. He's very happy about that outcome anyway.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. Look at this. Boy, Kid Wicked giving up quite a bit of size to Lance Jade, but still able to hang right in there.
He's down on the mat now. Referee Aubrey Wayne checking. Still a headlock by Lance Jade. Kid Wicked's got to figure a way to get out of it. He picks Jade up. He does. He's out of the hold, and he throws Jade about 3 feet across the ring. He landed hard on the small of his back.
Lance Jade, the Young Guns champion out of Phoenix, Arizona, defending the title here today on the Power Hour. It's the former champion, Kid Wicked. Boy, Wicked sets him up there, goes after it.
I thought he was going to snap him over on the suplex, but he didn't. He just forced him back onto the rope. Jade still on that middle rope. He dives. Hits the referee. Kid Wicked ducked under.
Catches referee Aubrey Wayne with the flying press. And Kid Wicked trying to take advantage by the reversal. Wicked comes behind.
Neckbreaker. This might be it, except the referee's not there to count.
No one's there to count. Referee Aubrey Wayne is out. Lance Jade trying to come to himself. Gets on his feet. That's Kid Wicked. Holds him down. Oh, here comes the personality. Here's Derek King out.
Oh, he goes after Jade.
Whoa!
Kid Wicked.
What is happening?
Oh, no.
Goes over.
A neckbreaker on Kid Wicked.
Boy!
Now he takes Lance Jade, and he covers Kid Wicked. Derek King, got the neckbreaker on him and left him lying there.
Yeah.
Here comes the referee over. Lance Jade still got the shoulder on.
1, 2, 3.
That's it. Lance Jade wins it. What a strange ending to the match. I know what's in Derek King's mind right there. Derek, it looked like it joined the Wicked crew again for a moment. No, I don't think so. I think that's payback for what happened last week.
That's exactly
And
what it is.
cost him that match. There's
That's
no
exactly
doubt that
what
that's what was going
Lance
on.
Jade walked out of here with his trophy, and he's still very excited that he's hanging on. Look out, Lance. There goes Kid Wicked from behind, running him out of here.
We want to do some more awards right here before we go to a break. Let's do this one. This one is for the most improved wrestler of the year in Power Pro Wrestling. And before I even announce the nominees, I'm about to announce the winner. We don't want to do that. Nominees, Kid Wicked, Tony Falk, and Bulldog Reigns for most improved. Bulldog seems to be the fan favorite. The winner is, according to the committee, Kid Wicked. Kid Wicked is the most improved.
Yeah.
Kid Wicked, we got the trophy for him. He'll be coming out to pick this up. Most improved wrestler. That's not Kid Wicked. That's Randy Hales coming out.
And Randy's got a trophy. I don't know where he got that trophy from.
Yeah, I guess Kid is not going to come out. will hold that
Here's
trophy
Randy
for him.
Hales. Hello, Randy.
Randy? Yeah, Randy said he had a special award. I guess that's what you got here, huh?
Kid Wicked was mad there, and he was trying to get, I don't know what he was doing back there, but he refused to come out here. But I have a special award. Nobody voted on this award but me. Very special award for a very special person, and I want Tony Falk to come out here.
Wow, Tony Falk. All right, Tony has had some tough times.
Tony Falk.
He really has, and him winning an award has got to make him feel good here today. Here he comes, Tony Falk. He was a finalist for that Most Improved award that Kid Wicked just won, but didn't win it, and now special award from Randy Hales. Tony?
Hi there, Tony.
Hi, how are you today?
You know, Tony, I was thinking, because I wanted to give you an award, because you deserve an award. And I was thinking what could be the right award for you. So I was trying to think what you accomplished this year. Well, you accomplished one thing. You caught your wife cheating on you.
Come on, Randy.
You got a divorce. Both of your kids. What's your kid's name again? LT. And what's for Caleb? Both of them decided they hated your stinking guts and wouldn't have anything to do with you. As far as Power Pro Wrestling, you have the most losses in the history of a wrestling company. You've made a fool out of yourself and at times of me. So I thought this would be appropriate. My award is the Turkey of the Year Award.
Randy, come on now.
The Turkey of the Year Award. And you say that nobody gets you anything? Well, here you go, Tony Falk.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because, hey,
I don't want it. I don't.
Tony, I got that for you. That's not nice. That's not nice.
No, it's not nice to do this, to come out here and try to embarrass Tony like this. Nobody has tried harder than Tony has, and then to be treated like that, that's not very nice at all. We got more to come on the Power Hour. Stay with us.
I love that. Love that. Hello, Panetta, Lebanhill, Randy. Al Tuttle is in the house saying that I really know how to build a guy up. I guess with friends like me, Tony Falk don't need no enemies. Coquina 72 referring to me saying that he had the most losses. Greg points out that LT Falk is a wrestler. LT Falk, first time I met him, he's the only wrestler in the history of my career in the wrestling business who tried to change my finish. He got cussed.
1960 Union Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, 38104. Do include.
But that's a long time ago. He was just a kid.
We'll be able to send you tickets back. Got to have the envelope there.
Andrew
Tickets are free. There's no charge for them.
Calvin Jr., I am doing good.
Right,
Appreciate it. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you being a big Power Pro Wrestling fan. Be here every single Monday night. As not only you can watch this, you can see the inside stories when we do tell stories and inside happening here. And we just enjoy watching as along with you guys. Bulldog Reigns real
made a challenge last week. Some guy in the audience took him up on it, a $5,000 challenge if anybody could beat him, and unfortunately the young man could not.
Mr. Bulldog, I see you've accepted my challenge. Well, you're about to learn a very painful lesson, lad.
$5,000 the offer has been made to any man, professional or amateur, I guess.
Boy, hang loose whenever Tierney's around.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Bulldog Reigns is right there. Let me get the bell. And here we go.
Boy, Bulldog, that $5,000 must have really pumped him up because he is letting Tierney have it. Look at this. Whips him into the rope.
And you know, Bulldog Reigns has the fans behind him now. That's something that he did not have early on in his Power Pro Wrestling career. The crowd loves the Bulldog now.
Are you taking a nap, Adam?
With him when he comes out. There's a big slam on Tierney. Look at this. He cover one. Whoa.
No, I'm just watching the show.
And Tierney now gets on his feet and look at him. Boy, he just slugs away on Bulldog Reigns. Sets him up. Looks like he's going for a submissive hold here, Dave.
It's going. Set him up almost a half crab, the old Boston crab. That's a very painful thing on the leg. Ask him, says Tierney. Can Bulldog hang on? Tierney, a master of the submission holds. Bulldog did not give up.
He hanged in there, boy. What a tough move from Tierney.
Not many people could continue after that. I'm going to tell you, that's quite painful.
1, 2, and Bulldog out.
Tierney just went for the straight cover that time. Didn't get it. Both these guys big.
Hard to say that McTierney whips him in. Runs in after him and stops the Bulldog. Early time today, too, for the Power Hour. Yeah. On our regular time of 11 o'clock next Saturday morning. Right here on TV5. Look at this. Bulldog, one guy, he rolled him up and couldn't get him to stick.
Yeah, he rolled him up. But,
Like how Mick converted that into a submission.
Hard. He was not able to get that ring it.
He gives it up.
All right, so there's a submission from Mick Tierney on Bulldog range. Bulldog cannot continue. And I'm not surprised.
Tierney won't let the hole go.
That's Tierney. This Tierney is, he knows more submission holes probably than any other wrestler alive. They're trying to get him broken apart. Tony Falk. Tony, that's a mistake.
Tony.
Once he broke the hole, Tony, you should have left.
Now he puts the hole on Tony.
Randy there trying to help. Don't do that, Tierney. You're already on probation. You want another big foul. Streak from behind. Streak drops into the mat. Streak's been wanting to get Mick Tierney in the ring for a long time.
He's been wanting a piece of Tierney. He's got a piece of him today, but I don't know if he can hold him or not. We'll see.
They got to sort this one out. We'll be back with more of the Power Hour. Don't forget about Wrestler of the Year, Battle Royal main event, and more awards still to come.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Well, we finally got them apart.
Hope everybody's out there safe and having fun and getting a lot of good goodies and candy. Don't eat too much. Yeah, John Tierney was a monster, a monster.
One out on this man is some kind of tough.
No doubt about it. Big guy out of Boston, Massachusetts, weighs over 400 pounds. It's Baldo.
I think fans are also familiar with his opponent, though, who is mighty tough. You just saw him a moment ago as he was trying to get to Mick Tierney. Streak feels that Mick Tierney is making Power Pro wrestlers look bad, and he says, come on, Randy, please book a match. Randy last week promised that he would book a future match, but I notice it's not on the card here today. It's Streak against Baldo, and there's Baldo in the ring. This big guy comes in 400 pounds or so. 401. I'm sorry I wasn't exact on that, Baldo.
400 or so. Here comes Streak. He hits the ring. Streak fired up. Out of Hell's Kitchen, New York, Streak.
Yeah, you know the adrenaline is still flowing because Streak was out here a little bit earlier and didn't settle what he wanted to settle, so he's taking it out on Baldo right now.
Look at him go up to Baldo. Whips him in hard. Streak runs in. No. Baldo's out of there. Baldo's with a big forearm. Takes Streak down.
Looks like Streak hit the turnbuckles hard with his right elbow. He was favoring that. Hope he's not injured.
Yeah, he went in hard that time, too. And Baldo comes off the rope. Big guy flips over, boy.
Over near the ropes. Baldo grabs that left arm and just yanks Streak back to the center of the ring and sits down on it.
And you're talking 400 pounds down on Streak's arm. Referee Aubrey Wayne warns him to break the hold.
He was choking him.
Yeah, grabs him by his throat.
Lots of good, even matches on today's show.
Yeah,
tonight. Earl Bell Community Center is ready. Big action tonight in Jonesboro.
Great move by Streak. He waited till Baldo was at full speed and then moved out of the corner.
Whoa.
That's impressive, even for someone Streak's size to pick him up.
Very impressive.
He nails Streak from behind. Referee calls for the bell to sound, and now they double up on Streak.
Tierney falls down, and Streak on top. There's Baldo. Tierney rolls over, pounding away on Streak.
This is Dick Grimes in here, his senior referee downtown. Here's a bunch of help right here.
Looks like we're about to turn the dressing room back. Everybody to try to get these two apart. Boy, they have been something else. Let me tell you, it's like a dog fight when these two get around.
We'll have to have a match booked against those two sooner or later. I hope it's sooner. There's a lot of bad blood between them. And it should be a very good match, too. But it's not booked right now, and that's why we're trying to clear the ring. The match is over. The bell sounded. Referee Aubrey Ring called for it as soon as Mick Tierney hit the ring. And now they got Streak under control, and he's headed out. Meanwhile, Mick Tierney now slowly moving out of the ring. Yeah, well, he didn't go running out there too quick. Now a big ball in the hall.
Yeah, senior referee Bruno Lowry in the ring, and he finally gets him out of here. Tierney heads in his direction, and I guess we can go on now with more of the power hour.
You mentioned Jonesboro. Man, what a night coming up in Jonesboro, Arkansas tonight.
It's going to be big.
Involving K-Fine, and it's going to be 10 big matches over there tonight, presented by Power Pro Wrestling and K-Fine.
Madam, I'm wearing my K-Fine hoodie right now.
The Community Center will be opening at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Pick up your tickets in advance.
Boss, you got into a lot of trouble, caused a lot of crap by wearing your East Arkansas Broadcasting jacket. You knew Bud would get mad at that, and that's why you did it.
Will be going against Baldo. That one's going to be sort of a rematch of sorts here, and maybe a different outcome this time. Maybe won't be as many people jumping in the ring. We'll see.
Well, Earl Bell Community Center.
Chairs will have a three-way dance for the Young Guns Championship when Lance J, Derek King, and Kid Wicked all step in there.
Lance Jade's still
tongue-tied, I guess. Yeah, and that three-way dance coming up tonight over in Jonesboro.
That settle the score match. This one should be most interesting. Worth the price of admission right here.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon Baxter, after trips to the dumpster and
Are
all
you
of that sort of
going
thing. Randy Hales out here today
Adam?
presenting his Turkey of the Year award to poor Tony Falk.
No, but just in my little small town here, I think there was more people down in the square trick-or-treating than we have in town. And no, I'm too far out in the country. No one ever comes out here. My house is 600 feet off the road.
Tonight, Street
versus Mick. I had two people knock on the
Then a
door
challenge match. K-Fine's Ugly.
I'm in the middle of a broadcast.
A few weeks ago, right here on the Power Hour, he will be going against Tony Falk.
My goal is to be
Poor Tony's
at
going blindfolded to
8:50.
get Ted Johnson
about
up.
that a little bit later on.
Then a mixed
Do what?
when the King, Jerry Lawler.
What did you say,
Poor
Al?
Tony has to go in there blindfolded against Ugly Ed.
Bill Dundee and Samantha. Big main event. It's all tonight. Earl Bell Community Center. 14-man brawl, for it all, street fight. Anything goes all tonight in Jonesboro.
Those can get kind of messy with the trash cans flying and people busting up tables and chairs and all that. It's all tonight at Jonesboro, Arkansas, at the Earl Bell Community Center. Got another special award coming up here, I think. Let's see. Oh, here comes Brandon Baxter before we get to the award.
Get a word from Brandon. Brandon's got a big sell of the score match coming up tonight over in Jonesboro. How you doing, BB?
Real quickly, you know, tonight's the night, Corey. Tonight's the night, but first of all, I want to tell everybody in Memphis and everybody who watches us, but I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. And Randy Hales, I hope you had a real good Christmas, too. I hope you got to sit there with your family. I hope you ate a lot of turkey and had a real good time. Because it very well could have been your last Christmas. Because tonight, Jonesboro, Arkansas, your hometown. I'm coming to the Earl Bell Community Center to settle the score. And K-Fine's Ugly Ed Johnson is going to beat your little stooge. Yeah, Tony Falk, you may be blindfolded. Ugly Ed is going to beat you right in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. Ed, come on over here.
Brandon Baxter.
Brandon doing a good job.
Look at
Ugly Ed and Cat Daddy should be out here.
Yeah, I don't see him from K-Fine Radio.
Here we go. Hey,
Well, here we are, yeah.
tonight.
Hey, man. I'm excited. I'm pumped up. Brandon fairly beat Randy last time. He'll do it again tonight. I'm looking forward to tearing up Tony.
Tony Falk.
And Tony Falk.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah, speak of Tony Falk. Here he is. Tony blindfolded tonight against Ed Johnson.
Listen, I'm not a bad guy. Let me tell you, I'm not. BB, I've always liked you. I mean, years ago, you remember that. Tony Falk was always around. RH knows that I'm dedicated. But what you're doing is you're not going to make a joke out of my profession. This is what I do. This is my livelihood. I'm telling you right now, blindfolded or not, RH has said, I've got to hurt you, and that's exactly what I've got to do. I'm not a bad guy. I'm a nice guy, kind of, in a lot of ways.
Oh, yeah.
Well, but he's not going to make a joke out of it.
Oh, come on.
Here's Randy.
Keep him away from me.
Yeah.
You
guys, come on.
I hate your stinking guts. Always has. And you're becoming a big problem because you cost me a match in my hometown.
I didn't cost you anything. Hey, look out. Hey, come on. Now, see, I didn't have to. Oh, Tony nails Randy Hell. And Randy was holding Ed Johnson up on that. Well, let's see that kind of stuff. Randy come out trying to start things with Ed Johnson and Brandon Baxter and winds up down on the floor himself.
We've still got the award here. We've still got the award we're going to do right here. This is for Woman of the Year. Woman of the Year in Power Pro Wrestling.
Yes.
Let's kind of get them out of here. There they go. Woman of the Year, Corey's nominees.
Nominees are Jackie, Stacy, and Samantha. And the winner...
Well, they're already playing the music, so I guess we know who won that.
Brandon and I will vote downstairs.
Woman of the Year in Power Pro Wrestling.
Oh, boy.
Or that wouldn't happen.
Stacy, the Woman of the Year. Got the trophy right here, and here comes Stacy.
Did they quit it once we got it?
Another difficult category. Jackie, of course, early on in Power Pro Wrestling, made quite a name for herself. You see her in WWF. Now, Stacy, Woman of the Year trophy selected by the committee. You're very welcome. There she is. The big winner. Uh-oh, and here comes, watch it. Here comes Samantha right now, one of the other nominees. Not selected this time, but...
Wait just a minute. This is the biggest bunch of bull I have ever heard dished out on this TV show. First of all, Jacqueline shouldn't have even been in the running for this because she's out of here. She went to get a check smarter than the rest of us.
Thank you, Andrew.
Make money somewhere.
She was here.
Second of all, she's not even a wrestler. Third of all, I've been here longer than any of these people, and obviously, to me, the only reason that she got this little trophy is because Jerry Lawler bought it off Randy Hale to give it to her.
Well, those are rather strong accusations that you're making here, and I certainly don't think that's the case. I think the committee just looked at the nominees and made the vote the way they saw it.
You don't even have to bother explaining this. It's all politics. I know it's bull, but Stacy will take her clothes off the drop of a hat.
Now, come on.
That's what about that, you will see. So that's what it's all about.
Well, why didn't you tell me it was what it was for?
Well, that's...
Now, look, Bill, I know you're unhappy, Bill, but... those are real strong accusations that you're making, and you really shouldn't be doing that because the committee made their vote, they made their decision, and there's got to be winners.
I love how they have to pass each other coming out there, and they kind of have words with each other.
There's got to be winners and there's got to be losers, and obviously you and that sweat hog are a couple of losers. Do you understand that? You talk about somebody taking clothes off the drop of a hat. I saw at the beginning of the show, you were out here trying to have her peel off naked. Nobody wants to see that, Dundee. She's a loser, just like you.
We're right back here. I tried.
You got something to say to me, say something about sweat hog. What about that 3 pounds of makeup?
Let's go.
Come on.
We'll just see in Jonesboro tonight. We may just see how much of a woman you really are. And we'll see how much of a man you really are.
We're going to take a break. King, thanks for coming out. Stacy, congratulations to you. We'll be back in a moment.
I'll like the sweet hog line. John says you can't say Memphis Wrestling without saying Jerry Lawler, true legend of Tennessee.
Another award. This one is kind of an interesting award. It's the most hated award in Power Pro Wrestling. Nominees, well, that's one of your nominees right here. Randy Hales, Kid Wicked, and Billy Joe Travis busting those guitars over everybody's head. There are your nominees right there. Want to do the honors of this one?
Yes, sir, Reebok. We'll do it. And the winner is...
Dave, won't take the heat for this one? Do the honors?
Randy Hales, the most hated. Well, let's see if he gets upset, after what he did to Tony a few minutes ago. Understand, let's see if he busts his trophy up.
Randy, you must not have been the only person on the
Randy,
committee.
The committee voted. I know you were on the committee.
That is absolutely insulting because I'm the person that brought Power Pro to Memphis. Everybody in this audience should kiss my feet. Now, there's another award coming up. Do that one because I'm going to win
No,
that.
I don't have the trophy.
Well, you
talking about the Manager of the Year award.
Yeah, he is nominated. You want the nominees for this one are?
Yeah, Bruno Lauer, Brandon Baxter, and Randy Hales, all nominees.
All right, wait a minute. Don't get it to him yet. Let's see who the winner is here.
Brandon Baxter. Yeah. And the fans agree that Brandon can definitely get the...
Look out, Brandon, behind.
Look out! Randy Slauson from behind. Nails Brandon. He's upset because he got the most hated award.
Well,
But it's not Brandon's fault.
No, I think Randy thought it was going to go the way that he wanted it because he
That's
was
maybe
one of
your
the
fault, it
people
looked
who
like.
voted on the committee. Yeah.
Oh, that would have been bad.
A little bit stunned that occurred, especially the most hated award. Fans understand, but Randy thought he had the vote so that he wouldn't win that award, but he did.
Jeff, I'm under 40, and I can probably answer that
Taking care
question.
of business there.
Out of that just in time. Watch yourself, Brandon. He's got all his screws out.
Yeah, look out. Baldo,
Come on,
vicious
guys,
Vic
we're gonna
Grimes.
get in trouble.
Watch yourself. Brandon into the ring. They come after him. They close in. Go ahead, Brandon.
But then again, I like watching old TV shows.
There he goes. He's out of the ring. He runs past Randy and knees him, knocking him down on the way, much to the shock of downtown Bruno. Bruno Lauer didn't even know what was coming. He was just looked up and all of a sudden saw Brandon Baxter flying through the air, and it was too late for him to help Randy Hales. He did get out of the way.
This trophy, too, the most hated trophy.
Turned it face down. We've still got most popular wrestler of the year.
And the nominees
are
Jerry the King Lawler, Bill Superstar Dundee, Streak, and Tim Sexy Brian Christopher.
Here's the winner right here of the most popular wrestler of the year award. Brian Christopher is coming through. He's coming through here, but that's not the name that's on the card here. Okay, come on over. Come on over before we reveal the name on the card here, Brian.
Dave, I am ready. I am out here, and I am so ready to accept my award, Dave. Where is it? Which one is it?
You want to read the winner?
Hold on a second. Hold on, Dave.
Jerry the King Lawler is the winner of the most popular. Good to have you here.
No, Dave. I came out here to accept my award. I am the most popular man of the year. It's gotta be me.
According to the committee.
No, it's gotta be me. I am the best. I should have been.
He just sold Corey's mic.
And really, not a lot of doubt. A lot of popular wrestlers in Power Pro Wrestling, but this is a man whose name is synonymous with wrestling in this area. There's the Trophy King, the first ever from Power Pro Wrestling.
Brian's face.
Oh, here's Dundee.
Look at
What is it?
Dundee comes out. He nails Lawler and Christopher. Just walked out and grabs both of them. Now they're all three going at it. Come on.
Dundee not happy at all of being overlooked here today.
It looks like to me, Adam, this is the day after Christmas that Sean Stasiak must not have been with us that day.
Samantha, she's not happy because of the way she and Bill
Didn't appear so, no. This is a hell of a show. I love how this show is laid out.
Man, the show last week, I wish it had been between all the tours along the house and before the fire and all it is, Stasiak. That would look like it was live by satellite. It was just fantastic. I think it was the best show to date, and then ended up with the Christmas brawl.
Yeah, we've said it 100 times. I feel like this first year of Power Pro is just unbeatable.
Ring full of people. I need some water, Adam. You're in charge.
Yeah, Al, I comment on that all the time. Really great camera work. James Estes was the director. He was a TV5 employee, of course, and we had James towards the end of USWA and for the first part of Power Pro, and he was really invested in it. Really, since it was TV5 Power Pro Wrestling, put a lot of effort into it. A lot of promos, all these graphics and everything, and even now today, these graphics that I'm able to use on this show, we were able to get from James. So So it's just cool. The production, it shows how much that really means to it being a great television show.
Is the battle royal started, Adam?
Yes. Al said that great camera work as well, so I just spent the couple minutes you were gone putting over James.
Yeah, I kind of knocked James a couple of times during this show, hadn't I? I mainly did it to piss you off. And you really didn't defend him. That video, I thought the music selection was bad. And then in the situation with Stacy as the woman of the year in Power Pro, Brandon and I were both out of the control room. We were downstairs. And again, I don't think that would have happened because
I blame the audio guy for that one.
Big tall trees, boy. You talk about big guys like Vicious Big Brian Street. Oh, there he goes.
Wow, he went flying over almost into the people. That was awesome.
Maybe we should listen at all. You're right.
Look at this. Big Brian slammed the Roger McTierney by Street.
Corey, I've just been told that when the box office in Jonesboro at Earl Bell Community Center opens at 3 o'clock today, Brandon Baxter and superstar Bill Dundee will be there. K-Fine will be there broadcasting live. That's 3 o'clock today in Jonesboro.
And I think I've mentioned this before, but that just kind of illustrated the point with Kid Wicked going over the ropes. I mean, watching live studio wrestling, I mean, you see how close everyone is to the ring. There's no experience like it.
in these days and times it wouldn't be allowed. And I still say that in a studio setting at a multi-million dollar company like Channel 5 and the parent company, they wouldn't want 200 or 100, whatever it was, they wouldn't want the liability.
We've heard that for a few weeks now. Yeah, there can be only one. What is that?
In the ring, straight missed right in the eye of the street. What in the world?
He's gone again.
The lights kind of went off for no reason either after he'd already been left.
And streaked out, boy, and hey, you can't blame it.
Streak is out, but Tierney is not turning loose.
That is Venom, is who that was that hit the ring.
Sprayed something in his eyes, whoever that was.
That was Paul Diamond, and I think this may have been some of Paul's last stuff that he ever did in the wrestling.
I think so too.
You know, it's one thing to get a submission hold and win the match. It's another thing to refuse to break when the official is telling you to.
They're trying to cut off his waist.
Yeah, he is really choking it right across the throat with his thumbs. Here comes Tony Falk and Bruno trying to get Tierney to leave the ring. He's not doing it. He's right back choking Streak again. Streak is out.
I'm sure from the myth, but Streak's face is an odd color.
Vic Grimes out now.
Being choked out.
I think he's trying to talk him out of the ring, too. Those two are booked again tonight in Jonesboro if Streak's able to make it. Streak is not in good shape right now, I got to tell you. The referee and Bruno trying to bring him around. Let's quickly take a look at that Jonesboro card here. If you don't mind, I'll continue to work on the Streak. We'll get some help for him. 10 big matches over in Jonesboro tonight. Earl Bell Community Center, 8 o'clock is bell time. Don't forget the box office will be open at Earl Bell Community Center at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Brandon Baxter will be there. Superstar Bill Dundee will be there at the box office for the personal appearance. I'm a little worried about whether Streak's going to be able to make it tonight.
I'm really concerned about Streak. He's just laying there and not showing any movement. Let's go check on him.
We're all out of time. See you next week at our regular time, 11 o'clock. Till then, for Corey Macklin, I'm Dave Brown. So long.
You buy a new car for me.
Very good show, Power Pro Wrestling. As I don't know what we got there, but that was interesting. Adam, what will we see on the Power Hour? And I think I have I have a little information for you on that sheet of paper you're reading on
Yeah,
for the next couple of weeks.
absolutely, you do, as a matter of fact. So we'll take a look here and we'll see. We're going to look next week at the January 2nd, 1999 edition. It'll be show number 37. We'll see Brian Christopher going against the King with Stacy. Sean Stasiak confronts Lawler and Stacy. We didn't see him this week, so we will see him next week. The Young Guns title, Baldo takes on Lance Jade. We'll see Vic Grimes, Tony Falk, and Kid Wicked in action against Derek King, Blade Boudreaux, and Bulldog Reigns. Mick Tierney, he'll have that match with Streak next week. We'll see a street fight between Randy Hales and Brandon Baxter, and Bill Dundee will give a Wrestler of the Year interview. So that'll be interesting. And also coming up, we'll have on episode 39, we'll see Sean going to Lawler's house. And on episode 40, Lawler is attacked by Brian and Stasiak at his house. So some good shows also still coming up here in the weeks to come. So make sure you join us for those as well. Good stuff coming up, Randy. Good stuff today. Really enjoyed it.
Good stuff tomorrow night. Chris Ellis, Michael St. John, and Pat Trammell will be here for Talking Memphis Wrestling. Be sure to check that out, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. It'll be a fun show as always. Hopefully, we'll be good to go. And the technical issues that we had last week with Facebook, we won't have that problem. If anybody watched on Facebook last week, just all of a sudden it went away hour into the show, and I apologize. Then on Wednesday, it's the front row with Bud Row. That will take place at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, 953theticket.com. Also at 96.9 FM, 95.3 FM, and 970 AM on the World Wide Web. It's 953theticket.com. So lots going on in the Power Hour on Jonesboro Radio on Wednesday. Now, I have an announcement because I plugged for the last month or two that premiering the first Thursday of the month of November, we would premiere a brand new show. However, talking to Adam on the phone earlier in the day, and for several different reasons, we still hadn't had the time to put together the show open, do show graphics, that sort of thing. And lots going on. We're going to put that show, the Randy Hale show, off. And it's going to be typical because, I love wrestling. I'm a Memphis wrestling guy. Wrestling born, wrestling bred. When I die, I'll be wrestling or dead. Adam will tell you that. Come back on here, Adam. I mean, people probably don't get me. In my apartment that you were here last week, and you like all. I mean, there's a good balance, I think, of family and wrestling stuff. But the selection that I chose to put the one picture, the 1995 bloody picture, I put it over my dining room table, and I don't think you thought that was a very good idea.
I thought it was a very Randy idea.
Right. Well, I had a 4-year-old, my great nephew, and a 2-year-old, my other great nephew, and I had basically the whole family here. I mean, more people than I've ever had here. People in all the rooms. It was a blast. By the way, I should say, and I should have put the picture up, and I didn't. We had a family wedding. I had a niece come from Boston. I had one cabin, had people. My great niece, Kanan, got married to Presley Grosbeck, and now she's Kanan Grosbeck, and they got married. It was great. It was fantastic. It was a lot of fun. I even danced. Can you believe it? RH danced. RH danced with my nephew Corbin's fiancée. He's a big old boy. I don't want to make him mad at me. But it was a great time. But anyway, so I think we both decided the Randy Hill show that's going to be a little different because, I love wrestling. That was my point. I love wrestling. But I also want the challenge of we'll talk family stuff and we'll talk religious stuff. Don't count on me talking politics stuff at all, but we'll talk sports. We'll just talk life, and we'll talk working and jobs, and have some of my family on, some of my high school friends on. Just do something off the cuff, and you can't do a Randy Hill. I can guarantee you the word Memphis Wrestling will be mentioned on each and every show, because that's what I am. But so we're shooting. You think we can get all that stuff ready? We're shooting for January, the first Thursday of January.
Yeah, I think so. To be a new show for the new year, and just to, I couldn't help. I was just thinking. You mentioned the kids seeing the picture of you by the dining room table. What I wish everybody could have seen. Just imagine the look on the poor person's face when we were at Walmart. These pictures off. You get like a family picture, then all of a sudden the picture of Randy just comes across, and the woman's like, okay, and then just goes on to the next one. So I can just imagine the poor kids looking at all these pictures, and then like there's this bloody picture of Randy right there next to the dining room table.
Are all the plug skis in, Ski?
I think so. You got any more? How are you doing on books? Do you have some in stock? Do you need to get rid of some?
I always have some in stock at RandyHillsMemphisWrestling.com. And before we go off the air with the regular Power Pro clothes, we'll go ahead and play the social oven, because if you order from RandyHillsMemphisWrestling.com, you can get that personalized by me, and we will do that. So if you hadn't caught that, real good stuff. For Adam Dunn, this is Randy Hills. Happy Halloween, everybody, and we are out.
Living the Dream, Memphis Wrestling, The Randy Hill Story, is available now at RandyHillsMemphisWrestling.com.
Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling.